Hello everybody and welcome to Arkham Horror the card game. My name is Shadow and we're continuing the Dunwich Legacy. We're going to be playing in Where Doom Awaits. Now if you can't tell just from my voice, I've caught a cold again. That's what having a 2-year-old does. When they get colds, you get colds. But yeah, so we're continuing. So last time some bad stuff happened. We lost Carolyn, and we have now added Calvin to our team. We will thematically add him in. It kind of works out he's the haunted. Like, we can even say he was part of the last Dunwich event, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to read his backstory again, and maybe his Investigators of Arkham. But so we've got a whole brand new deck for Mr. Calvin. I don't know if it's super good, to be honest. I've never built Calvin. I've watched a few videos. I try to see. My problem is sometimes I want to make something different, but it's at my own detriment. So I added a "I'm out of here," just so he doesn't rack up an insane amount of trauma. Like, some is good for him, but not like a lot. We gained 0 experience, so Roland deck's exactly the same. And yep, alright. So I think we're ready to go ahead. Scenario 6, Where Doom Awaits. You awaken to the sound of screeching. Fearing the worst, you grab your equipment and head out into the streets of Dunwich. As soon as you step outside, you sense a foulness in the cold night air, an awful pungent smell that can scarcely be described, and a heaviness to the atmosphere that makes it difficult to breathe. The citizens of Dunwich have sealed their doors, and the town feels quiet and lonesome. In the distance, a faint glow emanates from a hilltop above the village. You know of this hill from both your interactions with Zebulon and Armitage's records. It is called Sentinel Hill. The tales speak of satanic rites being performed there, rites in which great ritual pyres light up the night sky while the ground rumbles furiously below. Flocks of whippoorwills perch on the rooftops of the village around you, watching ominously as you climb inside Zebulon's old, beat-up truck. As you drive towards Sentinel Hill, more screeching fills the sky with an awful pitch that is painful to your ears. Everything you have read about and experienced in Dunwich has led to this. In the foul ritual Seth seeks to perform, has anything to do with what Armitage and his colleagues prevented several months back, it involves the favor of an ancient creature, Yogg-Sothoth. Failing to stop this ritual may spell doom, not only Dunwich, but for the entire world. If Naomi has the investigators back, proceed to part 1. That's us. The path leading up Sentinel Hill is narrow and too torn up for Zebulon's truck, so you park at the base of the hill and prepare to make the rest of the trip on foot. Just then, you notice that you are not alone. Several men and women emerge from the woods behind you, brandishing firearms and lining you up in their sights. You raise your hands and brace for the worst. "Wait," one of them says, raising his hand to the others. "I recognize you from the Clover Club." He grins toothily and lowers his weapon. "Naomi sends her regards." Curious, you ask what the gangsters are doing here. "Miss O'Banion had us investigate the attack on a fiancé's club," he explains. "Turns out there was some men in Arkham behind the whole thing. Some bishop fellow and his lackeys. We tailed them all the way to this dump." Before he can explain further, the all too familiar rat-a-tat of a Tommy gun echoes across the hill. "That'll be Vinny. Come on, boys." He beckons to the others to follow and runs up the hill. Shaking your head, you do the same. These mobsters don't know what they're getting into. The lead investigator gains a clue from the token bank. Proceed to set up. It's going to be Roland. Gather all cards. That should be done. We start at the base of the hill. Remove 1 copy of Diverging Path from the game. Also Altered Path. Set the other 3 aside out of play. So here is the out of plays. Just going to really put those up here. Okay. Set Seth Bishop. Already done. Add the following chaos tokens. I think we are -3. No, we're standard, it's -5. In goes the -5. It's hardbone now, boys. I say hardbone, it's not actually, but you know what I mean. And girls. Alright. Done. Depending on the following circumstances, a different version of Act 2 should be used for this scenario. If we restored Silas, which we almost probably could have, but we didn't, we failed or it was stolen. We're using Act 2 version 2. Okay. For each brood of yolks thought that escaped, add 1 doom. I already did that. If the investigators put Silas Bishop out of his misery, remnants of the creature's body have mutated and grown at Sentinel Hill. Put 1 conglomeration of spheres. Already done that. And then the other 2 go into the encounter deck. Shuffled. Okay. And we can begin. Agenda 1A, calling forth the old ones. As you approach Sentinel Hill, you hear ancient Latin rites bellowed across the night. The time for action has come. If you cannot stop the sorcerers in Dunwich, who knows what terrors they might unleash upon the world. 12 Doom. Act 1A, the path to the hill. A vibrant arcane energy fills the air, with a bone-rattling chill. The energy swirls along the crushed trail before you and seeps down several other paths before disappearing. Objective: when the investigators have collected the requisite number of clues, they must immediately spend them to advance. Okay. The base of the hill, the long slope of Sentinel Hill rises before you, cresting in the jagged edges of Sentinel Peak. The ascending path. The path leading farther up the hill is masked. You cannot move into ascending path. When you try to follow the path leading farther up Sentinel Hill, you somehow end up walking in a perpetual loop. Each time you stop to get your bearings, you find yourself back at the base of the hill again. And then Sentinel Peak. As an additional cost to move to Sentinel Peak, investigators must spend 2 clues per investigator as a group. An arcane wall blocks the path farther up the hill, leading towards the peak. The diverging paths. A path off the beaten trail leads deeper into the woods surrounding Sentinel Hill. And altered path. A shiver courses up your spine as you step forth onto the path. Its route touched. Route? Route. Route? Touched by bizarre arcane power. Route sounds right, but then I look at the photo, I'm like, oh, but that has a different connotation because it kind of looks like roots of a tree. Yeah, right. Okay. I'm also borrowing a new technique for hands in the cards that I saw from Big Stupid Grin. I don't know if he got it from somewhere, but it's just genius. Having your hand here and then you can see it and put it into both hands. So let's draw 5. Okay, well, we got a Tommy gun. We're going to need that immediately. How much is custom ammo? It's fine. We're going to keep magnifying glass because investigating is very important. Oh man, there's just too much. Like, I won't be able to afford all this. I wish Armitage can go. It's very important to get that first thing out, and I don't believe I was gonna say Calvin will be able to do it, so I might keep that. I think I'm just gonna get rid of Morgan. Okay, not perfect, but not terrible either. Okay. Alright. Dark Pact. So this is one of his weaknesses. Deal 2 damage to investigator at your location. When the game ends, or you are eliminated, if Dark Pact is still in your hand, remove Dark Pact from your deck, search the collection for Price of Failure, and add it to your deck. Well, Hopefully we won't see that. Alright. Peter is... See, Peter's good to have, like, when you're ready. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to actually toss Peter for now. Or, since I don't seem to be spending a lot of money on anything else, maybe I keep Peter and toss the keepsake. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad start. It's just not a great start either. Okay. So, I think I've been doing things wrong, where I always say lead investigator goes first. And I don't think that's necessarily correct. So, like, Roland can be the lead investigator, but Calvin can go first. I think I've been... I don't know if that's true, if I've been playing it like that the whole time, but if I have, we'll clarify that now. Okay, Calvin can't literally do anything this turn, so we might as well get things out. So we're going to spend all the turns playing all the things. So we've played the Cherished Keepsake, so we have 2 extra sanity to play with, the leather coat, 2 extra health to play with, and then Peter, who can also soak and heal sanity and gives us at least a stat in something. Alright, over on Roland's side, we're going to play Emergency Cash. We're going to play the Tommy gun, which gives us 5 bullets. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat. This is fast and... Oh wait, we don't have Bandolier. I'll investigate, I suppose. Oh, do I have the right scenario card here? Oh, I did, okay. Alright, well, what's... is there a negative to investigating? A skull would be -1. Cultist reveal another token, cancel effects, icons of each skill. The tablet is -2, and the other thing is discard 2 cards from your deck. Okay, so there's some bad stuff. But nothing like where I can hurt myself. I guess discarding cards is the worst. Well, I'm only tied, but if I play the Perception... That's why I kept Perception, right? Who's texting me? Alright, so we're a 5 to a... Oh, I never flipped. See, I don't know why it does that. Sometimes when there's supposed to be no clues. Like, I could clearly see 0. Base of the Hill is connected to each copy of Diverging Path. Investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, put a random set-aside Diverging Path into play. Limit once per round. Action Resign. This is more than I signed up for. Okay. So, now we're going to investigate 3. Reveal another token. Cancel the effects and icons of each skill card committed to this test. No. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, man. Okay, well, that was a fail. Enemy phase. The conglomeration of spheres moves on down. It's going to engage Calvin. Has a praise on the lowest intellect, and he has 0. So it deals 1 damage, 1 horror, which improves each of its stats by 1. Okay. Alright. So that's the enemy phase. The upkeep. Hallowed Mirror. Okay, not bad. Probably going to use that. Gain a resource. Drawing Thin. That's going to actually be pretty good right now. Not for the money, but for drawing cards. At least he can do something. Did he gain a resource? No. There we go. Mythos. Here we go. Crypt Chill. Oh. Test 4. If you fail, choose and discard one asset you control. If you cannot, you take 2 damage instead. Oh, no. I'm going to pitch 2 cards here. So I'm a 5 to a 4. Holy crap, we keep the gun. Ho ho ho! Crypt Chill. Each investigator at Sentinel Hill location tests 4 willpower. Each investigator who fails takes 2 damage. Oh, that's no good. Do I cancel that? They can both take it, though. Alright, so Calvin's gonna fail. So he takes 2 damage. He also fails. Okay. But that's the Mythos phase. Alright. First step, we're going to play custom ammo. So that places 2 more ammo. And now we're going to shoot the conglomeration. So we are gaining a resource, putting us at 6 attack to its 1. Ooh, lordy. So that is 3 damage, because it is a monster. So 1 from this, 1 from this, and 1 from me. So that was a successful hit. And then we're going to shoot again, so we'll use a bullet, gain a resource. Conglomeration is dead, so. Alright. Calvin is going to play Drawing Thin. Trying to remember, is there anything expensive in this deck? Just Trial by Fire, probably. Meat Cleaver. Okay. So we're going to investigate. We're going to activate Drawing Thin to draw a card. Oh, look what I found. Okay. Okay, that was a fail. And I think... Why would I do it that way? I could just draw a card. Then we'll draw a card. Okay, that's a little overkill. Alright. Enemy phase, none. Upkeep phase. Acquiring mind. Might be helpful later. Getting resource. Trial by Fire. Here we go. Should have got the resources. Was he at? Yes, he was at 3. Mythos. Roland. Ooh, Servant of the Lurker. So, I think we've seen this before. 4 fight, 5 health, 2 evade. Oh, he's going to prey on the lowest, so that's technically you. No, it's not. It's me. Forgot you got beefed up, son. Okay, when he attacks me, I discard top 2 cards of my deck. Okay. Frozen in Fear. The first time you perform one of the following actions, move, fight, or evade, it costs additional action. At the end of your turn, test 3 willpower. If you succeed, discard Frozen in Fear. Okay. Well, I'll be able to investigate. That's one thing I can do. because Roland's kind of tied up. It's not the best use of trial by fire, but I do have 2 resourcefuls, so I can get it back. Hopefully relatively soon, but... Hey. Now, is there any benefit to him going first, or should we just see how this plays out? Yeah. Okay, Roland, spend bullet, gain a resource. We are a 6 to a 4. Could pitch a leather coat, but we'll just leave it for now. 6 to a 4. Okay, is a monster, right? Yes. 3 damage. Spend another bullet. Gain a resource. I think now we commit the leather coat from here. So we are going to be a 7 to a 4. Thank God we did that. I think that's you dead. That is you dead. And that is you as a victory point. Okay. Last action. Playing the Hallowed Mirror. Get Soothing Melody. Okay. What are we doing here? I think we're going to play Trial by Fire. So that's going to boost our base value skill to 5. And we're going to put it on Investigate. So we're going to Investigate 5 to a 3. Cool. So we get to put a set aside Diverging Path into play. Let's put there. Let's Investigate again. 5 to a 3. Okay, that's a fail. And then we'll do it one more time. 5 to a 3. Okay. There we go. Okay. Enemies, none. Upkeep. Roland gets well prepared. Cool. Does this stay in play? Attach to... Yeah, so it says attach. Yep, okay. I see that's another ward of protection. I need to start playing those. Okay. And then he tests 3 willpower, which he's not going to pass. So we're going to use the ability of Drawing Thin. Right, I can do that. Oh, you have to exhaust it. Okay. Good thing I haven't abused that. So he's going to gain 2 resources off that. From the Frozen in Fear test, which is, if I recall, at the end of your turn. So at the end of your turn, huh? Well, that's the end of the investigation phase, not the upkeep phase. That'd be end of round. So technically this would still be up. Cool. Learning to do things properly. Still in the Mythos phase. Need to like start moving. Crazed Shuggoth. Oh my lord. 3 fight, 6 health, 4 evade. Spawn at the nearest altered location. Whoa, but we don't have an altered location. So if I'm correct, this doesn't spawn? Yeah. Unless this is altered. No. Well, that's kind of a shame. I kind of wanted to kill it. Okay, well. Spaces between. Revelation, flip each non-Sentinel Hill location plate to its unrevealed side, removing all clues from it. Each investigator and enemy at a location flip this way immediately move to the nearest Sentinel Hill location. Shuffle each non-Sentinel Hill location so the players do not know which is which. We haven't been to it yet. Okay, I guess that could have been bad. Alright. Let's have... Because Calvin can't really do anything. Let's just have him, he'll move. Forced, after you reveal Frozen Spring, lose the remainder of your actions immediately end your turn. Cool. Despite the temperature of the air, the spring has frozen over completely. Right, I forgot these things kind of punish you in that way. So he's done. Alright, keeping that in mind, we're going to play Soothing Melody. We're going to heal 2 sanity. No, we'll do 1 and 1. And draw a card. Stand together! Oh, that's good. So that was my first move. Second move will be... play well prepared. And then third, I'll also move. Yeah, I'll move here. Man, these things are moving slowly. Enemies, none. Upkeep. Soothing Melody, great. Track shoes, okay. At least he'll be good at evading. He'll have 2 things boosting evade. Okay. A Thrall. Location with most clues on it. That's here. I'll just take it. Do I want to spend ammo? Well, I do have extra ammo, so it's fine for now. I kind of wish he could deal with it, but... Altered Beasts. If there are no Abomination enemies in play, Altered Beast gains Surge. Otherwise, choose an Abomination enemy, heal all damage from it, and attach to it. Forced, whenever you enter attached enemy's location, take 1 horror. We're going to cancel that. Playing Ward of Protection. Taking a horror. Because we need to get our stats up. Alright. Well, I say Calvin might take a shot. Because he can also snag both clues. Fail by 2 or less while investigating, gain the clues. Let's do that. So Calvin is going to investigate. So he's going to activate Drawing Thin. We're going to gain 2 resources. And then we're going to investigate with a 2 to a 3. No, it's 2 to a 5. Cool. So when you fail a skill test by 2 or less, discover 2 clues at your location. We'll spend those 2 that we gained. There we go. Pretty good action. And I say we move. Slaughtered Woods. After you reveal Slaughtered Woods, take 2 horror if you have no actions remaining. So they're technically the same location, but they can't move into each other. That's weird, right? Wow, Calvin got screwed by both of these, but like the other one kind of helps. Okay, Mr. Roland. I don't want to spend a bullet on you, but that would be 2 punches, right? Too bad I don't have Lita. Yeah. Spend a bullet. Gain a resource. Shoot. Oh, I just passed. It was 6-2. Okay. I guess we'll move. Okay. No enemies. Upkeep. Hey, you drew gun. Gain a resource. I was... Excuse me. I was thinking if I drew this, or if I were to draw this, it would be a bad move for Roland to go all the way there. Look what happens. Alright. So, end of the upkeep. Okay. Beyond the Veil. I think we've seen this. Put Beyond the Veil into play your threat area if there's no copy Beyond the Veil in your threat area. If your deck has no cards in it, take 10 damage. Wizard of Yogg-Sothoth. It's going to actually go to you. He is not a monster, which is good to point out. He preys on the least cards in hand. Hunter, when the engaged investigator draws a Hex or Pact card, it attacks the investigator. Okay. Calvin, spaces between. We're going to cancel that. Okay. Alright, investigation phase. I think we're going to have Roland keep plugging away here. Spend two bucks to get 3 more bullets. We're going to shoot the wizard. So we are a 6 to a 4. Did I get a resource for the bullet? Can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to commit that. Okay, we're fine. So the wizard takes 2 damage. Do I get clues here? I do. I'll use Inquiring Mind. So I'm way up. Okay, cool. Just to make sure it's dead. I'm just curious. That was a hex, but did I canceled it, right? Because I'm wondering, would that mean he attacked? Because if that's the case, then I think it is, because I drew it and then canceled it. Yeah, okay. So Cherish Keepsake is gone. No, it's not. Put 1 on Peter, 1 on Cherish Keepsake. I'll take the damage. Okay, that's correct. Right. Okay, so we're now at Calvin's turn, who is now really good at investigating. So let's just start with the investigating. 5 to a 2. Cool. Now we're forced to immediately spend these. Act 1B, a sacrifice made. During your search through the woods... sorry. During your search through the wooded paths around the base of Sentinel Hill, you come across a startling sight. A herd of sheep lays dead upon the ground in a secluded clearing, their bloodied carcasses placed in a strange but careful pattern. Holding your nose against the stench of death, you step over a mangled sheep on your way to the center of the odd formation. In the center of the sheep lies the corpse of a man. A clear jewel has been firmly pressed into his forehead, caving in the front of his skull. His eyes are wide, his face contorted in a vision of fear, as if beseeching you for mercy. Though you know better, you check for a pulse. As you touch the man's skin, the jewel in his forehead dissolves, and the woods around you seem to clear. The arcane presence masking the path further up the hill has faded. Reveal the ascending path. Remove all clues from each location in play. The ascending path is connected to each copy of Altered Path. Investigate, succeed. Instead of discovering clues, put a random set-aside Altered Path into play. Okay. Cool beans. Can these go straight up? No. Okay, it's still Calvin's turn. Right. Okay. So let's do move. So move here. Move here, yeah. Cool, and that's going to be the end of the turn. No enemies. Upkeep. Vicious blow. Nice. Rise to the occasion. Nice. Nine Doom. Ooh. Vortex of Time. Each investigator's Sentinel Hill location tests 4 willpower. Each investigator who fails takes 2 damage. Crap. Oh, I forgot I have well prepared. Well, use well prepared here to add 1, so I'm a 4 to a 4. Staying together is so good. Oh yeah, this is gone. Shoot. Okay, we'll put staying together up. So it's a 6 to a 4. Oh, we didn't need it, but we passed. Okay, and then he has to do a test of 4 as well. Or take 2 damage. We're already at 5. Yeah, you know what? We don't really want to take damage. So we are an 8. Wow. Okay. And he draws an avian thrall. It's a creature, monster, abomination. It preys on the lowest intellect, which would be... Oh, but they're not the same location anymore. So it's on you. Hunter, while avian thrall is being attacked using a ranged firearm spell, it gets -3 fight. Well, it's not good. Because he's not going to be able to do anything. And Roland, 1 to shoot. That's all I can do. Move, move. Shoot. Oh, I could use Vicious Blow. Excuse me. It's a little overkill, but... So, 6, 7, 8 to a 2. Oh! That sucks. Well, that just automatically failed. Does an automatic fail still hit him? I would think so, right? Because it was engaged with him. So he takes 2 damage. Which I guess we'll have to put on the leather coat. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. That was just lined up to be good. Okay. Okay. We's got to play Trixies, we do, Mr. Bagginses. Go for broke. We're gonna try to evade. 5 to a 3. Cool. Then we're gonna investigate. 5 to a 3. Cool. And I'll move to the new location. After revealed dimensional gap, discard cards from top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded. Spawn that enemy here. No. We could be dead. We got Lupine Thrall. 4, 3, 4. It does 1 of each, which won't kill us, but damn, it's close. So we evaded, we moved. Oh, I guess we could evade him too. Might as well give it a shot. Evade. Oh! I can heal or take damage or horror. I'm gonna heal damage, which I know is kind of crazy right now. But... oh wait, no, I can't do that. I evaded, investigated, and moved. Good job, brain. You're still screwed. Okay. No, I want to do it right. That's the important part. Enemy phase. He attacks. So put 1 on Peter. Let's see here. Okay, that's correct. And then we do upkeep phase. Bandolier 2, where have you been? Needed you so much earlier. Lucky, where have you been? Alright, and then an upkeep. He readies, engages. Mythos. Trying to get up this damn hill. Dissonant voices. You cannot play assets or events. Cool. Light of Forgamon. Attached to the current agenda, limit 1 per act, treat all damage as direct damage and all horror as direct horror. That's bad. Luckily this is going to roll over, so hopefully that doesn't come into effect, especially for Calvin. Okay. Things are happening. We're going to shoot the avian thrall. So gain a resource. Let's back up. Oh, I could trigger that too. Do I need to? I'm a 6 to a 2. No, let's go with it. Okay, so that's 3 damage here. And then I'll just punch it. So I'm a 6 to a... Oh, that'd be a 6 to a 5. Oh, I see how that works. But I don't have any more guns. Let's try 6 to a 5 punch. Oh, the gamble. Get out of here. Alright, we'll move. How many clues do we need? Oh yeah, 2 is a group. Alright. Or no, Calvin can... Oh no, but Calvin can't fight the thing. Right. Well, maybe he can. He could definitely evade it. So evade, 6 to a 4. Okay, so it's evaded. Play track shoes. And we'll investigate. We'll make this 2 harder. And we're going to gain 2 resources. So 5 to 3. No, 5 to... Yeah, 5 to 3. No, 5 to 5. So we don't get a clue, and I don't get to play Look What I Found. But I could play Lucky to get one of the clues. But I don't think it's worth it, because I'd rather just snag them both at once. Okay. Enemy phase, there are none. Well, there is, but upkeep phase. He is back up. He will now go for Roland. That is gone. Working a hunch. Uh-oh. This might be it. Oh, I'll deal 2 damage to investigator at your location. Taking the hits for the team. When the game ends, if Dark Pact is still in your hand. So I can still pay for... Oh no, you have to... He doesn't take the 2 damage yet. It's when you play it. And if you keep it in your hand, then you get the other fun. Okay, okay. Interesting. Okay, Roland. Ancient Evils. This will actually cause the agenda to advance. Agenda 1B. The world is altered. As you explore the path surrounding Sentinel Hill, the chanting at the hilltop rises to a crescendo, takes an otherworldly quality, reverberating through the trees as if carried by unseen currents. The world begins to change. The grass and trees dissolve like sugar in a cup of tea. A vast, endless sky slices through the reality you see before you, and you feel drawn to it, terrified and awestruck. The arcane power becomes distorted and seeps around you, creating strange alterations in the land. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. beckoning for power. The old ones were, the old ones are, and the old ones shall be. Not in the spaces we know, but between them. They walk serene and primal, undimensioned and to us unseen. Yog-Sothoth knows the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the key and guardian of the gate. Past, present, future, all are one in Yog-Sothoth. He knows where the old ones broke through of old, and where they shall break through again. He knows where they have trod earth's fields, and where they still tread them, and why no one can behold them. It's a threshold of 10. We're doing our best. Okay, that was all just from the Ancient Evils here. Altered Beasts. Crap. Heal all damage from the enemy. When you enter attached enemy's location, vice versa, take 1 horror. Okay. Well. This is fun. So, few things. First off, let's try to get this clue. We'll activate drawing thin to draw a card. Okay. So we are investigating a 5 to a 5. Wow, we got a clue. Okay. We'll investigate a 5 to a 3 and fail, but I'll use lucky on that one. Okay, got the clue. And we're going to move back. Do we want to use the track shoes? No, we can't. Doesn't work like that. Roland is going to shoot this beast. So that is a 6 to a 4. I'll use well prepared to make that an 8 to a 4. It's -3 because we're in an altered location. So he is dead. Cool. I don't think I have any other way to load this up, which sucks. Okay, we're gonna spend to play the Bandolier, which means the magnifying glass can come out for free because it's fast and 0 costed. Then we're gonna move. Cool. That's it. Upkeep. Draw a card. Ooh, the tower. Can afford it though. And oh, I'm out of here. Screw this, I'm out of here. Man, there are a lot of monsters, like, and they all went back in the deck. That's so sad. Flip each non-Sentinel Hill location. Each investigating enemy at a location flip this way moves to near Sentinel Hill. Yep. Alright, well. That's that. This is shuffled, right? Alright. First off, actually, hold on. I'm Just so bitter to get that plate. Let's start as Calvin. Okay, Calvin will investigate 5 to a 3. Cool. We're going to move to it. After you reveal a tear in the path, take 2 damage if you have no actions remaining. Haha! Suckers! Because that would have killed me. Damn! Holy shite. Alright, let's investigate. So that was a 5 to 3. I should have done drawing thin first. I meant to do it, but I can't wreck on that. Because that's just too, like, situational. If I had not clicked and thought about it for 2 seconds. Alright. Roland. I think, yeah, still gonna play the tower. Maybe we should go heal Calvin, since he can't really take damage. So move heal. So I'm gonna play Soothing Melody. Oh, I got overpower, that's alright. No enemies, upkeep. Prepared for the worst. Ah, that's really good to get. Live and learn is great. Two doom. Turn 11. Altered beast. There are no abominations, so gain search. Devotee of the key. Spawn at the base of the hill. At the end of the enemy phase, Devotee of the Key moves once towards Sentinel Peak. If Devotee of the Key is already at Sentinel Peak, discard it, add 2 Doom to the current agenda instead. Yikes. So when does he move? At the end of the enemy phase. Okay. So he can't hurt you when he moves. He's not a hunter by nature. Right. Visions of Future Past. Test 5 willpower. For each point you fail by, discard the top card of your deck. Yeah, I guess we'll just go 5-5. It's not bad. It's a good card, though. Alright. Let Calvin will draw thin to gain 2 resources. 5 on a 5. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's use Live and Learn. So now it's a 7 on 3. I think that's how that works. Oh, and we still failed it. Holy shoot. Okay. 5 on 3. That's a -3. That is also a fail. Okay, 5 on 3. Okay, we got a clue. We only need 1 more to go up. Which we can get. So, we're going to play Prepared for the Worst. Whoops. Why did I do that? Top 9 cards, eh? Well, there's a Tommy gun. That's good. Problem now is getting the clue and keeping my money. Well, I could save. Yeah, you know what? Well, just get resource. Oops. Resource. We'll end the turn. No enemies. Oh, there's an enemy. He moves up. Upkeep. Gain resource, draw card. Finally, a weapon. A thrall. Spawns on our location. I might actually have to give this to Calvin. Now I say that because Roland's gonna have to equip a gun and shoot this guy twice. I don't even think that's possible. No, if I vicious blow him, which worked so great for me last time. Yeah, okay. So the thrall went on to Calvin. Calvin draws... This is supposed to say this. Ancient Evils. It's not good. We gotta get moving. Okay. Oh, Calvin. You might have to use that I'm out of here thing. I don't know. No, he has to come with us, doesn't he? No, we just have to hit the resolution. Okay. So, action to... play the Tommy gun. Oh, that's supposed to be up by one. Because Bandolier. Okay. So that was one action. Move, engage. He's not aloof, right? So we shoot. We use Vicious Blow and Overpower. So that is, we are a 10 to a 3. Cool, he is dead. And I get to draw a card. Soothing Melody, cool. Now over here, the Thrall isn't terrible, but I could play the Meat Cleaver and then kill it. By attacking twice normally, because I can't take the extra horror. Well, I could if I put it on the Cherish Keepsake. Yeah, okay. So, first action, play the Meat Cleaver. So, one horror will go onto the Cherish Keepsake, killing it. 1 damage goes on to me, buffing my stats. Then I'm already going to get +2 fight, so that will put me at a 6 to a 2, which is already good. And to one-shot it, I can take a horror to have it deal 1 damage. I can heal a horror afterwards, but I won't. So we'll do that. So we're attacking a 6 to a 2. Cool, you're dead. Cleaver, attack. Clue, right. Let's just, where it'll be a 7 to a 3. Cool. Good play. Did Roland go? Oh yeah, he killed the devotee. Upkeep, Pathfinder. Not bad, but... Solemn Vow. No good now. But it's good for the icons. Alright, whatever. We have to take direct horror. I can attach it to either, right? Or the act? Let's attach to the act. I didn't use a bullet on the guy, didn't I? Right? I was just looking at him like, why is this gun self full bullets? Yeah. That's correct. And you can't play assets or events. That kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. So, this was gone at the end of your turn. Let's say we have Calvin go first. I want to play a stupid Dark Pact. So we can remove Dark Pact. Cherish Keepsake, I guess. Move Dark Pact, Cherish Keepsake. That's it. Now for Roland though. He can take... Let's heal. We'll go up next turn. Heal. Draw a card. Heal. There's no... Just double checking everything here. Draw a card. Use it for the icon, I guess. Draw a card. Okay. That is it. No enemies. Upkeep. Okay, Meat Cleaver and Inquiring Mind. We've seen both those. Okay, we gotta get moving. Rights Howled. Discard the top 3 cards of each investigator's deck. Each investigator at an altered location. Thank Christ. Shuffles each weakness in her discard into her deck. Alright, so we just discard the top 3 cards of our deck. Lita, no. Weakness, great. Other weakness, great. Flashlight, don't care. No! Heroic Rescue. That's kind of good, like early mid game. It's a really bad late game. Okay. Just continuing the dissonance. Oh, did I play an asset last game? Couldn't play Cherish Keepsake, could I? I guess I would have gained a resource then. Yeah. Like, what else can I do? So many things. I need, like, flashing reminder tokens. Like an object that literally flashes at me. Like a light. Alright. How do we play this? Too bad I couldn't have got Pathfinder out last turn. And then I could have Calvin kind of set it up. But I say we have Calvin go in anyway. Start this party. So he's going to spend all his clues to run up. There are 4 clues here. Force. When investigator at this location draws a hex card, they take 1 damage. Yikes. That will totally kill him. It's worth 2 victory points. Turn the key. Approaching the peak of Sentinel Hill, you are confronted by the several citizens of Dunwich. The man in the center of their circle lets out a crazed laugh. You recognize the man, Seth Bishop, from the description given to you by the townsfolk earlier. Behind him, several other men and women bow their heads in reverence, chanting in Latin, "We've done it." Or sorry, chanting in Latin, period. "We've done it," he cackles. "We've accomplished what old Whately and his git couldn't." You watch in revulsion as his eyes glaze over and twitch, as though he were reading something invisible. "I can see now. I can finally see." He raises his hands to the sky, and the headstone of the altar behind him splits open. A torrent of energy pours out of the stone, coalescing into the form of an open gate. Seth holds onto the stone in front of him to prevent himself from being sucked into the gate, but several of the others are startled and pulled through it. You barely manage to dig your heels in and grab hold of a nearby rock in time to resist the pull of the gate. Seth rises to his feet, wearing an expression of pride. Put the Seth Bishop enemy into play at Sentinel Peak. Is he massive? No. He is a 5 fight, 6 health, 5 evade, humanoid sorcerer elite with retaliate. And, he says he, Miss Corey, as how... Wait, is this all something he's saying? Alright, I'll try that again. And he says he, Miss Corey, as how he sought to look for Seth's cows, frighted as he was, and found him in the upper pasture, nigh the devil's hop yard in an awful shape. Why is he pirate? Half on them's clean gone, and nigh half of them left sucked most dry of blood with sores in them. What the hell was that? Alright. I know Calvin does better with a little bit of trauma on him, but I'm going to see if we don't have to. I can't play events, but I can still try to evade or fight. Probably evade. Let's give it a shot. So we moved in. Did we do it? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, okay. We're getting rid of I'm out of here. So we are a 8 to a 5 for evade. Oh my god, we did it. He's evaded. Did I just take a swing at him? Does it benefit Roland? Let's take a swing at him. So 6... yep, just a 6. 6 to a 5? Alright, let's do it. Oh! We actually hit him! I fully expected not to hit him. Just gonna double check. Okay, cool. We took the additional horror to deal additional damage. Alright, Roland. My boy. Oh, we didn't read this. Sorry. Act 3A, the gate opens. From the ruins of the head... So what happened was, all that stuff happened, right? And then Seth was like grinning at us, and then Calvin runs up, like, I don't know, like kicks him in the chest instead of evading him to knock him down, and then like cuts off his arm with a cleaver, right? And then we'll read this. From the ruins of the headstone on the altar at the hill's peak, a gateway of churning vibrant energy has appeared. Force like a hurricane erupts from the gate, bending trees and pulling debris into it. The howling of the gale drowns out all other sound. Somehow you must find a way to close the gate. Only investigators at Sentinel Peak may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. Cool. So Roland also runs up. Sees what the hell's going on. And he's not having it. He shoots. So that is a 6 to 5. So now I'm a 9 to a 5. Yeah, we'll do 9 to 5. Cool. So that's 2 more damage. Another bullet. Use well prepared. So we are a 6, 7, 8, 9. We failed. That's so sad. Legitimately saddened. Okay, enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep. Does he still retaliate while evaded? Guess that's important. Retaliate, page 18. Something tells me no. Fails a skill tech while attacking a ready enemy. There you go. He's not ready. Okay, cool. That sucks. Deny existence is fantastic right now. Take 1 direct damage, suffer 1 physical trauma, or take 1 direct horror and suffer 1 mental trauma. So this is how this game does this to you, right? Okay, so this is actually gone. It's direct damage. So, see? I'm forced to take this. So physical trauma. Oh, Carolyn. So sad. Okay. That's his weakness. It's pretty bad. It's curse, pact. Like his other one's also a curse. Bad news. Oh, why do I do this? Okay. Obscuring fog. Oh, come on, man. Add 2 shrouds to your location. Successfully investigated. Because I was going to cheat out some clues. But now... And then I was thinking the others wouldn't be as hard to get out normally. Crap. Crypt chill. Test 4 willpower if you fail. Discard 1 asset. Okay. That is fine. 5 to 1. Okay, we pass. Okay. So Seth is still alive. So let's deal with him first. Take a bullet out. We'll use well prepared to get us to 8 to a 5. Got nothing. 8 to 5. Cool. You are dead. Alright. I'm gonna spend 4 to get 2 clues. Then I guess we'll... I don't know. I'm I'm gonna draw a card. That might help. I can't even think of, like, what else in my deck can help me get clues. Oh, I just killed Seth Bishop this turn. There's a clue. Nice, Brain. Good job, Brain. Alright. Well, that's something. My last action, I'll play Emergency Cash. Just 'cause. Okay, can Calvin get the clue somehow? I could draw Resourceful, Lucky. I think I have one Lucky in there still. Both Look What I Founds are gone. Scavenging. Okay, let's draw a card first. Till the end of time. Well, that will save my life. This doesn't sound too bad. Just put that there. So this is his special. Direct damage and direct horror may be assigned to you until the end of time, which is awesome. But I don't know. I'll draw a card. There's Resourceful. Okay. This is happening next turn, or bust. Dr. Francis Morgan. Scavenging. Oh, Scavenging doesn't work the way I thought it did. Why is this in the deck then? I can get a flashlight. Oh, to get cherished keepsakes and stuff and leather coats. That makes sense. Okay. Here goes. You have to move that. Conglomeration of Spheres. Okay. Player cards. Wait, this is our ticket to win. Crypt Chill. You know what? We have tons of stuff to, like. We're gonna commit +4 because I can't commit that. So I'm a 9 to a 4. Cool. I actually needed most of that, surprisingly. Alright. Let's use our big boy brains. Okay, we're going to attack with the cleaver, empowering it. So I'm a 7 to a 1. Wow. We'll do it again. 7 to a 1. Go for broke. Empower it again. It's gone. It is just like getting the clues, right? Okay. Okay. Roland will shoot. We'll commit Francis Morgan. Deny existence. So we are a 9 to a 1. Tried your best. We gain a clue. So we gained every clue off that location without investigating. There was no clues on these, right? Or no victory points. Okay, just curious. Okay, gate opens. Act 3A. From the ruins of the headstone on the altar. Wait, we already read that. Peer into the abyss. Act 3B. You don't know how to close the swirling gate before you, and with each passing moment the force within it grows in strength. You fear that whatever entity the sorcerers have summoned from beyond approaches. With no time to spare, you turn to the open tome on the stone altar, desperate for answers. R1! That wasn't so bad. He says, almost killing Calvin multiple times. R1. If no resolution was reached, each investigator resigned or was defeated to go to Res 2. Resolution 1. The poorly bound tome appears to be the written records of old Whately, the man who taught Wilbur the ancient secrets of sorcery. You find a passage describing a place outside of time and space, where worlds converge and Yog-Sothoth dwells. Only by reaching this nexus at the edge of reality can you unmake the tear that has split open the world. Feeling as if you may be going to your doom, you muster a final ounce of courage and step into the gate. In your campaign log, record the investigators entered the gate. There we go. Each investigator earns experience equal to Victory X value in the Victory display, which is a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty good. Uh, 5 EXP, and we added what? We added a plus. 5 EXP added minus 5. Oh, what the? Guess that's beside it in the keyboard. Okay. Alright. We only have one more left. And that'll be the end of Season 1. Next episode. We'll probably do an epilogue, but it'll be the last actual scenario. Well, Calvin, I think I misplayed him a few times, maybe more than a few times, but I think I understand him better, a little bit. I'm wondering exactly, I have a couple ideas of how to upgrade his deck, and it's more survivability, almost, like what I'm thinking. Because I'll research some more, but a couple things I'm thinking is, obviously, upgrade Peter Sylvester is probably really great for him. But even basic things like the Elder Sign Amulet sound great, because they could soak up 4. And they cost money, and he doesn't seem to be money hungry. Or maybe I just got lucky, I'm not sure. As my first played game with Calvin, so... yeah, we'll see. Like, Drawing Thin, I think I misplayed that at least once, for sure. And there may have been times where I knew I was going to fail and I could have tapped it for some extra resources. And the same thing goes for Well Prepared. I think I tried to use it every turn, but I may have missed 1 or 2, so... We'll do our best. 5 experience is pretty good. I don't really know what I want to get Roland. I don't think it matters. There's one more scenario, so... if anyone has any balls to the wall suggestions, just throw it out there. I'll probably add it, because 5 experience, right? I can add any card. So, suggestions are welcome. Maybe I'll give him a Time-Worn Brand, just for fun. A one-handed sword. Get rid of the Mystic Blade, or whatever it is. Yeah. Oh, but there's so many things Calvin... But that's because Calvin's fresh. Like, he doesn't have, like, the 30, 40 experience deck, right? So... We used everything on Stick to the Plan. And went through 2 Tommy-Guns. Like, that's crazy. A lot of fighting. And I didn't even get, within my 11 cards here... Key of Ys at the bottom again. Cover Up at the very bottom. Okay with that. We discarded 2 of our other weaknesses as well. Oh, man. Both say your prayers down there. Bandoliers were pretty deep. Having 2 Well Prepareds would have been insane. But yeah. Alright. And, so, just as an interesting tidbit here, Versatile did not save us from Beyond the Veil. So we would have 5 less in our deck, we'd still be at 6. Although Beyond the Veil would be pretty close to getting Calvin. Luckily, we never drew the second one. I'm assuming there's another one in here at least. I think there's 4 of them, isn't it? One for each player. Maybe not. There's Beyond the Veil. Yeah, there's at least 2 in there. Yep. Conglomeration at the bottom. Ancient Evils. Look how many enemies were coming up too, like crazy. Crazy. Alright. I've been Shadow. I'm terrible at goodbyes, but I'm very thankful that you came and watched, and if you watched all the way, you're awesome. High five to you, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.